It's quite a sight to see workers at Amazon's largest Staten Island warehouse, JFK8, joining the protest that began with delivery drivers earlier this week.
Especially during the holiday rush.
This warehouse employs over 5,000 people.
A significant number are participating.
The timing of this protest is interesting.
It coincides with Amazon's busiest period.
Any disruption could impact their bottom line.
It puts immense pressure on their operations.
What are the motivations behind this labor action?
The workers at JFK8 are demanding better pay,
What else?
improved sick leave policies, and more favorable working conditions.
Are they concerned about feeling underpaid?
Yes, especially considering the cost of living in Staten Island.
What about the mandatory extra holiday shift?
Some workers felt compelled to participate despite feeling their regular wages were insufficient.
Is there a sense that Amazon is not addressing their concerns?
Workers have expressed frustration with what they perceive as Amazon's unwillingness to negotiate and address their concerns.
This lack of communication has fueled their decision to participate.
Yes, this perceived disregard for their needs has added to their frustration.
The protest at JFK8 is part of a wider movement.
It involves delivery drivers at hubs across multiple states.
Can you elaborate on the strategy behind this coordinated effort?
The Teamsters union is spearheading this movement.
What are they doing?
They are organizing both drivers and warehouse workers
What is their goal?
to exert pressure on Amazon to seriously consider the workers' demands.
It seems that JFK8 holds a significant position in this campaign,
It is the largest group of Amazon employees seeking union representation,
which means
potentially granting them a stronger voice in negotiations.
what is the history of labor organizing at JFK8?
Workers at JFK8 previously voted to unionize in 2022.
Forming?
The Amazon Labor Union, or ALU,
Did they face challenges?
initially they faced challenges in securing gains from Amazon.
How so?
Amazon challenged the election results and refused to recognize the union.
Has anything changed?
The ALU's recent affiliation with the Teamsters has provided additional resources and support.
Meaning,
The Teamsters bring significant financial backing and expertise to the table.
Amazon claims the protests have not affected their operations.
The timing raises questions about potential disruptions.
The holiday season is a critical period for Amazon,
Any disruption to their delivery network could have a substantial impact.
especially on their bottom line and customer satisfaction.
Yes, that's right.
New York Attorney General Letitia James was at the Staten Island protest.
Her presence adds weight to the workers' cause,
It sends a strong message to both the workers and Amazon.
especially her assertion that the law is on your side.
What are the differing perspectives between Amazon and its workforce?
Amazon maintains that they offer competitive wages and benefits.
And the workers?
They argue that they are not being adequately compensated for their labor.
So there's tension between labor and management.
This discrepancy in viewpoints underscores the ongoing tension between the two.
It seems this labor action is about a broader conversation about workers' rights in the gig economy.
The rise of gig work has blurred the lines between traditional employment and independent contracting.
Creating new challenges.
Yes, new challenges for workers seeking to organize and advocate for their rights.
What are some of the stories of the workers participating in the protest?
Anthony Grant, a worker at JFK8 for 4 years, did not show up for his typical shift on Saturday.
He was in solidarity with the protest.
Yes,
What does he do at JFK?
he processes damaged goods,
And how much does he earn?
roughly $24 an hour.
Why is he participating in the protest?
He believes that while Amazon is not necessarily a bad place to work, they fall short in addressing key concerns regarding pay and working conditions.
He feels he deserves better compensation.
He feels that he deserves better compensation for his efforts
His participation underscores his commitment to fighting for fair treatment.
and improved working conditions.
Thomas Clowry, who processes stamps and stows items at JFK8, has been with the company since the warehouse opened in 2018.
He is also striking for better pay and benefits.
What are Clowry's specific concerns?
He believes that Amazon's current compensation structure is inadequate considering the cost of living in Staten Island.
He even decided to forego a mandatory extra holiday shift.
His decision speaks volumes about his dissatisfaction.
Seth Siegel, another worker at the warehouse, is seeking comprehensive improvements, including more break time vacation days and increased pay.
He feels that Amazon's current policies are too rigid,
And
leave little room for negotiation or consideration of individual needs.
it seems that the workers at JFK8 are seeking a more significant shift in their relationship with Amazon.
They are demanding a seat at the table
They want a voice in decisions that impact their lives.
and to be treated with dignity and respect.
The workers at JFK8 joined the Amazon Labor Union when they voted to unionize in 2022. What is the current status of this union?
This independent union initially struggled to gain traction.
But
Their recent affiliation with the Teamsters has significantly bolstered their position.
how has the Teamsters' involvement impacted the workers and the union drive at JFK8,
This partnership has reinvigorated the union drive at JFK8
providing workers with renewed hope?
and a powerful ally in their struggle for fair treatment
So this alliance has the potential to transform the labor landscape at Amazon.
and inspire workers at other facilities to organize and demand their rights.
What is the broader significance of this protest?
The workers at JFK8 are seeking more than just better pay and benefits.
They are fighting for a fundamental shift in the power dynamics within Amazon.
Yes, and demanding a seat at the table and a voice in decisions that directly impact their lives.
How does this protest fit into the larger context of the evolving labor landscape
The workers at JFK8 are part of a growing movement advocating for workers' rights.
and challenging the power imbalances within the gig economy?
Their actions are inspiring similar efforts across the country.
The outcome of this protest and the subsequent negotiations could have a significant impact on Amazon and its workforce. What are your thoughts on the potential ramifications?
The outcome of this protest and the subsequent negotiations could have profound implications for Amazon's labor practices
And for the broader conversation,
surrounding workers' rights,
it remains to be seen whether Amazon will be willing to meet the workers' demands.
or continue to resist their efforts to organize and bargain collectively
The situation at JFK8 represents a pivotal moment.
in the evolving relationship between Amazon and its workforce.
How might this specific event impact the broader conversation?
Surrounding workers' rights in the gig economy,
The workers' demands for better pay
improved working conditions, and a voice
in their workplace,
are resonating with a growing number of people
who are concerned about the future of labor.
in the gig economy.
What are your thoughts on the potential
For this coordinated action,
to bring Amazon to the bargaining table
the pressure is mounting for Amazon to engage in meaningful dialogue
with its workers?
and address their concerns.
The involvement of the Teamsters
And the public support
from figures like Attorney General James.
have significantly amplified the workers' voices
The situation at JFK8 is a microcosm
of the larger conversation about workers' rights.
in the gig economy
The rise of gig work has blurred the lines
between traditional employment,
and independent contracting
creating new challenges
for workers seeking to organize and advocate.
for their rights.
The outcome of this labor action could have implications
For other gig economy companies
facing similar pressures
from their workforces, what do you think the future holds
for the relationship.
between Amazon and its workforce,
It will be fascinating to see how this situation unfolds.
and what it means for the future of work,
The actions of the workers at JFK are a testament to the power
of collective action,
and the importance of fighting
for fair treatment and dignity?
in the workplace
Their courage and determination serve as an inspiration
to workers everywhere
who are seeking to improve their working conditions.
and have a voice in their future.